Hey guys, today I'll be teaching you how to draft a good fantasy basketball team, and I'm gonna be using snake draft. I know a lot about this. So yeah, let's just get in it. I actually am very good at drafting this sort of team, so this is just gonna be a live draft right now. So I joined it. I just made up a random account. I'm gonna change it to, I don't even know what I'll change it to. Alright. I'll put $signs because I'm kind of bored. So yeah, actually I am very good at drafting. So your first step is gonna be to actually open up just a regular window saying just open up a regular window of a league that hasn't drafted yet, and then go into the players tab right here. And you'll see these are the most accurate projections and the most recent. Don't go by the ones that are actually in the draft. Alright, so 1 minute. Don't go by those, go by these. So once you got in here, you can see the projections. So as you can see, Dwight Howard, he's usually picked up around 8th or 5th, but he's 2nd in this ranking here, which makes him a steal. Blake Griffin too. But in this, you can also, since we're 2 days into the season, 3 days now, these are the best players so far. So as you can see, we've Kobe Bryant is a steal so far. LeBron's where he should be. Gasol's a steal. Rondo's a steal. So you can pick up really good players through this method that I'm showing you. Alright, so we got everybody in our league now. I don't even know who these people are. This is just random live draft to show you guys. So I'll be pausing the video, so it won't be an hour long like it usually is. So I'll pause the video and resume it once we get into the draft. Okay. See you guys in like a virtual second. Bye. Alright guys, so I just joined the draft. I'm just gonna check that that's recording. Of course I get that annoying music, so I got the 9th pick. I'm happy with that. I really like the 9th pick. I really like picks towards the end of the draft because then I can pick up on a lot of players. A lot of good players come at around the 9th and 10th pick. I actually prefer it over the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. The 5th pick I like the most, but if I were to choose, I'd pick the 9th or the 10th pick or the 5th pick. So I honestly don't like drafting one of the top 2 players. But if you're in the position to draft the first 2 players, just draft Durant 1st overall, and if you got the 2nd pick, draft LeBron. It's kind of no-brainer, but so yeah. Once you've done that, you got Windows 7 or something. Just drag those 2 here because you're gonna be referencing on this thing a lot. So most drafts, most leagues revolve around like categories. So you get points for having the best field goal percentage, or best free throw percentage, or the best 3-pointers made, and yeah, etc. So what you're gonna try to do, or your goal, is to get the best possible players at each of these positions here. Not positions, but stats. So see, I'm gonna be referencing the standings a lot because that'll show me how good I've done in the draft. It's pretty accurate, but sometimes it's a little under accurate. It doesn't really matter. So yep, I got the 9th pick. There's 41 seconds left. So right around now I should be checking out who you might get. So what generally happens, Dwight Howard goes about 2 spots up. Russell Westbrook falls about 3 spots. Chris Paul, he could stay there. It depends. Dwayne Wade falls a spot. And Mary stays there. And that's kind of the draft order. So what we're gonna try to do, we're gonna try to get a star, either Kevin Love, a point guard. I don't know, we're not getting Steph Curry. and we're gonna try to get Kobe with our 12th pick, because as you can see, he's ranked first so far, so can't be that bad to get him at the 12th pick. Kind of makes him a steal. So these are the projected season rankings. So Blake Griffin, we probably won't be able to get him. He'll be kind of pointless. Alright, so Kevin Durant, Dwayne Wade. Why would he get Dwayne Wade? Alright. I mean, I live in Miami, but I'm not even a Heat fan. I think they're kind of overrated too, so it didn't really matter. Alright, so I'll pause the video and resume it. I mean, in my computer, and I'll see you guys in 2 virtual seconds. Alright, see you guys when I'm about to make my pick. Alright, bye. Alright guys, so it's almost our pick. We got the 7th pick picking right now. So as you can see, Russell Westbrook's fallen. Deron Williams is still there, which is pretty good, and Dwight Howard's still there. So pretty much what I want to do is, if Dwight Howard's still available, I want to get him, because as you can see, he should be playing very well, and he's got loads of blocks, which is a very, very good stat in fantasy basketball. Okay, he got picked, so try to get Deron Williams. Pau Gasol wouldn't be a bad pick here so far, from what we can see, but let's see him here. Pau Gasol. Alright, so I'm actually going to try to get Deron Williams over Russell Westbrook, because he will. Alright, so he picked Russell Westbrook, so we're going to get Deron Williams, put him at the point guard spot. He's got pretty solid stats, assists and rebounds, a lot of 3-pointers for a point guard. It's a pretty solid pick at the 9th, and I really recommend getting him, so drop him. Alright, so 12. So we'll look at Kobe, drag him to our player queue to check if he's gone or not. Alright, so let's look at our standings. We're 7. This guy's kind of stupid, but whatever. Alright, we'll get Kobe. We're getting Kobe over all these guys. Blake Griffin might have also been a good pick, but from we can see in this so far, he's been playing really well. He is the best fantasy basketball player right now. So obviously we're going to draft him over everyone here. So Deron Williams and Kobe. That's looking pretty solid. I wish I could have gone to Howard over Deron Williams or whatever. Oops, rank here for 3rd. Not that bad so far. Don't worry, we'll be first. I guarantee it. I always come first in the ranking thing. This guy's just moaning about. Never be rushed when you're dropped, because if you're rushed, then there's not really point in drafting, because if other people are saying you're moving too slow, just ignore them, because you want the best possible team you can get. And doesn't matter, they don't matter to you, so because they'll probably take their time too, so just ignore them. And again, just keep referencing this, and I'll see you guys in 2 virtual seconds. Bye. Also, another quick tip that I like to give you guys is to look at the players that everybody drafts. So as you can see, the person here, Team Stinklebottom, as you can see, he drafted Murray and Melo. That means he's a Knicks fan, so he'll probably overvalue the Knicks players. So you'd like to take that into account when you're making your picks, so that yeah. And also later on, if you pick a Knicks player pretty deep in the draft where he shouldn't have been picked, then you can probably trade it to that person for a good value. And yeah, I'll see you when I'm making my pick, unless anything else happens. Alright, so I'm back. So we're about 5 picks, or I'm sorry, 6 picks. Well, 5 picks, not including me, and 6 picks, including me. Until my pick. So as you can see, still got my players. So I'm just gonna look through the other teams. So who's this guy got? I'll just make this full screen. Chris Paul and Blake. That's a pretty solid combo. But they're both Clippers. I honestly wouldn't suggest getting all your players on your team from the same team. I honestly just wouldn't suggest that. Derrick Rose and Dallas. That's Derrick Rose and Dirk. No, I'm sorry. It's pretty solid. You got Gasol and Dwight. Also pretty solid. Ellis and Caleb. Russell Westbrook and Steph Curry. I don't like that. Melo in there. Alright, so, it's almost my pick. Here. Oh, I was just talking to this kid right now. So I was like, they were all complaining. I was like, get over yourself, guys. And he says that I'm one of them. I say I'm making a vid, so you should, yeah. And I told him what I was doing. And he said I was supposed to have a strategy. No, that was just silly. I'm just gonna say that right up. That was just silly. There's too many variables in this thing to have a strategy. And he has Ellis and Caleb, so I just kind of made fun of that. Alright, it's my turn. Zach Randolph got drafted. Oh, that was who I was gonna get. As you can see, he alright, Paul Pierce is injured. I wouldn't suggest getting him. Alright, so we need a big man. Gosh, no. Horford. Let's see, where is he here? Al Horford. Alright, so far he's doing really well. Let's see. So fine. Cool. Is he even in this? Oh my god. Okay, he isn't even in that, so won't be a good idea getting him. But I honestly think that there isn't much else to get besides Al Horford. Alright, so we need a big man, so we're gonna draft him. Put him at center. Draft. Alright, he might have a good year. At least I hope he will. Could have gotten those guys, but I just really don't need a small forward or anyone. I mean, I don't need a shooting guard. I got plenty of those. What we're gonna try to get is Iguodala. Andre Iguodala. He's really solid. We'll go to, let's find him in this thing. Iggy. See him on this thing. See, that's what I don't like. Alright, so from what I see here, he's looking pretty solid. He's solid small forward. I mean, Paul Pierce would be a good pick, but he's injured, and just to be honest, I don't really want him because of his injury. And Iguodala might have a solid year again. I know he should score. He should score a solid 20. Let's find Paul Pierce on here. Paul Pierce. Andre Iguodala. He's a little higher than him on that, and he should. He actually really should have a solid season. So I don't see any point in not picking him. So there we go. Alright. So let's see what this moron here is trying to say. Ellis and Caleb, you'd say that while he was talking when we match up. You can get your mom on. Oh, he's funny, isn't he? Alright. I honestly don't like that I picked Horford. But, from Bosch's games I've seen him play, he's not going to be much of a factor in the Heat. On the Heat play. See, Harden, he generally goes like around 100 or 100 pick. So, he'd be a good pick. Better than Curry. Better than Dirk. Better than Ellis. Better than Derrick Rose. That shows you guys that just because a player isn't ranked high in this thing doesn't mean that he's bad. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in 2 seconds. Bye. Oh yeah, one quick thing to show you guys. First in the standings right now, as you can see, I got 5.5 points, while as you can see, well, 37.5, and that kid who was attempting to be cool, he has 45 points. And yeah, so I'm just gonna be pausing and resuming the video. I'm just gonna it's recording. Alright. To show you guys some stuff. Paul Pierce might actually fall. He might. I'm just saying that right now. He might fall to 49th, where I'll just grab him. Because he's injured and a lot of people are fearful for that. But you can just leave him out for like 2 or 3 weeks. Not even just a week. And he'll be fine, he'll be producing. He'll be well worth your pick. Don't be afraid of injured players unless they have chronic injuries like Bogut. He broke his leg. That might really affect him. So I wouldn't suggest getting players that had severe injuries last season because they will not produce enough for their value. Ty Lawson, I remember he was like 70. I think they updated the rankings on here. Well, these rankings, you should not go by them. I'm just gonna say that these rankings are not accurate, and they will never. If you go by them and just keep drafting the #1 player on them, you will never have a good team. I guarantee. Alright, yeah, I was just gonna show you guys that. Alright, see you guys. See what he said. A video on how to pick a losing team but still be involved. Oh, he can spell very well. Alright. Yeah, I'll see you guys when I'm about to make my pick. And, yeah. Okay, guys, so, my pick's, about to come up. So, what I've been thinking, a player that I really like is DeMarcus Cousins. He will have a monster season, and, that's just, I guarantee that. So, we're gonna try to get him my 52nd pick. We'll put him at power forward. Now we will get a backup. Let me think. A small forward or point guard? Well, Drew Holiday might fall, and getting him at 49 is just a huge steal. So, that's what I'm thinking. And let's check what my rankings think. Drew Holiday. So he's right up there with Nash. So he couldn't be a bad pick. He's obviously a lot higher than he's projected. Let's just check out Felton just in case. If Lawson's still available, we'll get him. What I'd like to recommend you guys is not to get players that are labeled as steal or sleeper. See, you just got drafted. Until they should be drafted, because then they aren't a sleeper. If you get them early, you have the exact same value as the regular player would have of the same caliber. So what we're gonna do now is get Drew Holiday, and then Cousins. Is he still available? Yep. So I've put 3 players that I found to be very, very good for their value into this clear cute right here. So obviously we're gonna draft Drew Holiday. thinking about buying him, but he got too many injuries. So let's click the draft button. He's at my guard spot. We're all set at point guard. Might get backup for a bench, but so far we're very, very good. So, Andre Bloch will be my backup if Cousins isn't there, but so, Darrell Wright is actually pretty fishing right here. I've seen him play, and he's been doing really well as of late. Alright, he's not even in the ranking here. Alright, so he's been doing pretty good. He's up there. Look at all. He might not even be available, so we're just gonna stick with Cousins. Andrew Bynum. That's a good pick. But the injuries might kind of, weigh him down. So at 69, that's going to be our next pick. Roy Hibbert. He is a steal. Look at those 2-point blocks and 7 rebounds. Bargnani. Alright. We're going to get Hibbert and Gallinari. That's what I'm going to try to do with our next picks. Hopefully we will get those, so I'm thinking, should we get Darrell Wright? But Marcus Cousins is too much of a steal. 10 rebounds, 16 points. We gotta get it. So, yeah, that's it. Let's look at our standings. First, that kid who thinks he's amazing at fantasy basketball. Granger's a good player. Mona Ellis is overvalued. Kevin Love's good. Chauncey Billups is undervalued. God, I'm not pronouncing that. He's alright too, but as you can see, not doing too well. So let's see my weakest category here. About the center of the draft, what I'd recommend you guys to do is go in here and check which of these needs improving. So let's see. My field goal percentage needs a pretty big improvement, so we'll try to check out players. Good. My free throws are alright. My 3-pointers, they need some help too. Rebounds are awesome. Assists were the best. Steals were the best. Blocks, we need some help there. So we're gonna get Roy Hibbert, and points were doing really well too. Alright, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna make my next. Alright guys, so on this, just a quick update. Roy Hibbert actually got drafted. So we're going with Greg Monroe. Look at those solid rebounds, and one thing that I like to show you guys is if we get him, of course. Look at this. This is just plain awesome. Where is he? Oh, it's right here. He's projected above Al Horford, above Pau Gasol, above Deron Williams, above Al Jefferson, above Dirk, above Russell, above Zebo. So he's really undervalued. So he's a good pick. And one thing, see, now I kind of fell here because I haven't gotten a pick in a long time. See, when does this guy pick? What's his name? 65th in the middle. Okay. So I'll try to get a pick up here first again. Obviously. One thing I'd recommend you guys to look at is when you see what your next pick's gonna be, I'd recommend you guys to actually look and see which players will be available to you. So we're gonna try to get some solid small forwards. A solid small forward or a solid shooting guard. Danilo should be really good with with Denver's team because of course he starts and have a big role. Harris. These are all. I don't want any of those. Berman Felton falls. I won't get him either because I already got Drew Holiday. Small forward or shooting guard. And of course center. What did I do there? So where is he? Greg Monroe. If he falls, I will be so happy. If he falls to the 69th pick, Greg Monroe, I will just draft him. What was that town? There's just like this very weird town. Oh, it's that the guy on my list got drafted. Let's see, Danilo Gallinari and James Harden both got drafted. They're both undervalued. So, but still, they're not undervalued if you pick them up late. I mean, if you pick them up early, so that's kind of pointless, to be honest. Leslie Matthews. I don't think so. Let me look. Let's see, what do I need help with? Wow, I fell. Because I haven't gotten a pick. Field goal percentage. Alright. Suck, 7. Whoops. 3-pointers, 7. 6. Assists. Steals, don't need help. Blocks, don't need help. So, field goals, threes, and free throw. Okay, so let's look through. The players with high threes. Jason Richardson, 89. Try to get him over there. So my shooting guard, my backup shooting guard is probably gonna be Jason Richardson. Greg Monroe probably will fall. I'm so happy right now. No, I'm not really good. I'm really playing in here. Small forward. It goes bottom. That kind of sucks just to have no depth almost at a position, but clicking. Brandon Felton fell. That is just silly. Or Tat, no. Andre Blatch, I'm considering getting him because let's check out his field goal percentage. Alright, who got drafted? Felton. So we're obviously gonna get Monroe. Alright, so let me think. Should I get anyone else? Is there really a point? I don't think so. I mean, I'm pretty solid at the power forward and center. Because you can start at both, so. Well, put him at a forward. Let's look at my standings. Alright, rank 1. See, just one pick got me the first rank. And I'll show you guys this. So he's like, yeah, video picking a losing team, but still be involved in fantasy basketball. So he told me I had very nice spelling. I mean, shit. Let me think. Small forward. I can't really get a decent small forward here. So 89th will get Jay Rich. Why not? Why not get another power forward? Solid at the point guard. We need help at the shooting guard and small forward. Let's get Blatch. Alright, so this is one of the rare times that I actually draft a player which is ranked really high. He's got good blocks and he plays for a team that really needs him. So it honestly is a good idea to draft him. Alright, draft. First, obviously, 56 points, 49. Alright, I'll pause this, and when we get to 89th, I'll resume it. Alright, see. Oh yeah, and here's something really quick. He's ranked, on this list here that I have. He's still ranked in the top few players, so, he was a good pick. Greg Monroe, as you can see, above pretty much everybody that isn't drafted in the first round. It's just really silly to get a player that's supposed to be a real beast, 65th overall. What did I draft him? 69th overall. I'm sorry. And he's apparently better than in fantasy. That's what they project. Then Pau Gasol, and yeah, Andre Blocks right here. Pretty solid. Alright, see you guys in 2 seconds. Alright guys, I'm back now, and here's the I don't know what segment of this thing it is, but I'm really happy that with Hypercam you can pause it and start recording all over again, and that kind of saves me some editing. As you can see, I've fallen to 5th, and once I make my pick, I'll be up there again. So what I'm thinking is getting Cron Butler to back up my small forward, because he's gonna be really solid, get me a lot of threes, which I am. Whoops. Alright. Oh, somebody got taken. Who got? Jason Richardson. I am so upset by that. Alright, let me think. Best shooting guard there is right now. I was planning that. Nick Young from Washington. Why not get second Washington player? You know what? No, Tony Douglas. I'm gonna check him out. Right here. Let me check here. So far, he's been on the ball. He's been Tony. He's not on it. Let's check on here. Alright, he was playing really well. Let's check out Nick Young. Got 40 seconds on the clock. Obviously, not all of these players will actually. Jack, I mean, how many assists? You know, he'll be alright. I honestly think he's starting at point guard now, so he should do really well on drafting. Then Cron Butler. Hopefully, at least. I would have really preferred standings first. I would have really preferred, what's his name again? Jason Richardson. Because if Dwight would have left, he would have been the starter. He's scoring insane amounts of points. Check out Cron. Oh, whoops, I'm typing in there. Control find. That's how you find. Oh, it's shown up. There's no other Cron. That's how you do what I'm doing. I'm just gonna say that. And another player I picked up, put on my list here is Bren Bass. He is a beast. Alright, so I'm not first anymore. Boo-hoo. So draft my next player. I will be. Cron Butler. Please, who is this guy here? Does he need a small forward? Mello. He's got Mello. He actually does need a small forward. Hope he doesn't draft Cron. If not, I'm not even sure who I'm gonna get. Hamilton. Yo, they updated the standings. He was usually like ranked 170th. So Bren Bass, so far in the season, he's ranked in the top 20, I believe. Check right here. Brandon. Oh my god, he got picked. Cron Butler was picked. See Bren Bass right there. Oh my god. I am upset. See, I told you guys he would be picked. He was such a solid player. Corey Maggette. Those are solid stats. I just young. So I sacrificed 6 points for awesome field goal. upsetting. I mean, the 2 players that I wanted on my team, I should have probably gotten Cron Butler and then Jarrett Jack. Thinking about Sean Marion. He shoots like he has no idea how to even shoot. Corey Maggette, why not? He should play better with Kemba. Probably won't even be affected. So Corey Maggette is my backup. I don't see anything wrong with that. I just quickly switch to all. Corey Maggette. Let's see. Or I could wait on him, but I prefer not to. When the clock's ticking down, I'll pick him at the last second. 3, 2, oh. I can't even count. Alright, I picked him. Alright. That's upsetting. That is very upsetting. I'm just randomly clicking right now. Excuse me. First, but just barely first. Let's look at the other teams. I'm just going to show them again. I don't know how long this video is right now, but because I'm usually pausing, it should go out shorter than an hour. I'll try to upload it as soon as I can. So Russell, Steph Curry. I don't like either of those point guards, to be honest. Steve Nash. He's got too many point guards. 2 little shooting guards. I don't think he has one true shooting guard besides Joe Johnson. No, he does not. So that will really affect him in the season because the stats aren't the exact same, even if the player plays both positions. So D-Rose, right there. That is pretty solid. I wish I could have gone Zach Randolph instead of who's on my team. Who did I get? Al Horford. Yeah, Zach Randolph would have just made my team the best. Alright, Derek Williams, Antoine Jameson. I'm just thinking right now. What you gotta think to yourself, you don't have to focus on filling the position because they'll fill by themselves if you use my method. I'm so sorry. My method. So your goal is to first pick your starting 5: point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and a center. Then you should try to fill them up by going say the 5th pick. Your 5th pick was a center. Your 6th pick you should try to pick a center as well, unless there's like a completely beast player that's available. So that's kind of what I use as my strategy. I try to get like that so I'm balanced everywhere in my positions, which is kind of a good tip for people that are just starting to play fantasy basketball. You gotta have balance at the positions because every single day you don't start the same 5. It's not like fantasy football where you start like the same players every week. If you have a bunch of good starters, you have to actually change. Okay, Brandon Bass was taken. Alright, that was gonna be my last pick, but whatever. Alright, so got my 3 bench players. There's like this annoying beeping sound that goes on in my earphone when my earphone. What am I even speaking? Like my headphone. Alright, it just goes on to like this beeping sound, like a sinking ship. You know, like the SOS signal that when a player is on my list is taken. It goes like that, and it's kind of like. Alright, so Richard M. Standing. Of course, I'm not first. I've been picking for a while. Let's see. Let's look at my team. Like, where do I need to work around? At point guard, I'm pretty solid already. At shooting guard, I need some work. At small forward, I need some work. At power forward, I'm alright at power forward. I'm alright at center too, but I'm actually alright at both of those positions there. So I need work at my point guard. I mean my shooting guard, my small forward. So that's what I'm going to focus on no matter what. So say Nick Young becomes available, which I'll really be happy if he did. Then I'll just pick him, and I'll be done with that. I'll put him on a list. and I'll put, what's his name? A good small forward. Sean Mayer. He's got a good field goal percentage, so might as well. Just in case. Alright, I'll see you guys in a few virtual seconds. Bye. Alright, I'm just gonna show you guys this chat. This guy's been seeing me. I haven't even been looking at it. So he says, you better not pick early. I don't even know what he's trying to say there. All you do is lose. Ha ha ha. He's so funny. Man, he should go on Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live. I can't believe I'm not pronouncing words correctly. Alright, I take so long because I have no idea who to pick. Okay, so who is taking? Rip Hamilton. Alright. I'm cool with that. Medal of Peace. Or on our test for those of you that don't know. Oh, you go watch videos of them. Well, that is so funny. I don't even know what he's trying to say. Of, I think he's referring to tutorials on how to get a good fantasy team. Alright. So, another tip is to drag the players that you really want later on in the draft on here so you'll know if they're taken or not. So you don't have to go searching around the whole thing looking at the draft summary from that. Oh, first, hey. Looking at that. Alright. And, I apologize to if anybody that's gonna be in this league that's watching. I'm probably not gonna be active in that league because this is just for a video and then with any mock drafts that I could actually make this video in. So, yeah, because with the live people, it's more accurate than with the computer. Because, okay, Nick Young was taken. I wish he wasn't, but alright. I'll see you. Oh, wait, I'm making my pick already. I talked right through that. Alright, so, alright, Sean Marion, small forward, Corey Maggette. No, I'm going shooting guard. I am going shooting guard. Lamar Odom, that's tempting. Oh, he plays for Dallas now, never mind. He's got to share with Jason Terry. I don't like that he has to share with him. Jamal Crawford. He is a steal, I swear. He is just plain a steal. Oh, yeah. I'm not referencing this thing right now because, to be honest, I can't really get, it does go to 50, but then it just gets confusing going through back and forth. Who was picked? Jamal Crawford. Okay, I'm upset at that. He is a steal. Alright. You gotta get over it though. Jordan Crawford. He doesn't start. Tony Allen at the shooting guard. John Salmons. Oh my god. Brandon Knight. Okay, what do I need? I don't need a George Hill's a shooting guard. He's not a point guard. 12.6. There's loads of shooting guard. I'm contemplating Jordan Crawford. Oh, that was oh my god. Aaron. I think we should just take Sean Marion because there aren't many small forwards. So that is young. That is tempting. He's got it really high. Yeah. Shooting percentage. So, I guess I'll take him. So I'll be pretty solid at small forward and power forward now. So right now, all I'm gonna need is, alright, let's think. John Williams. I have 2 point guards. So what I'm gonna draft, Tony Allen. Not Tony Allen. George Hill. Because you can start at point guard or shooting guard. So then I'll have a solid 1, 2, solid 3, and solid 4. So George Hill, and that'll just make my team complete. If Lamar's still there, I'll take him. Why not? I mean, Brook Lopez. That is just solid. I'm taking him. I don't care. I honest to God don't care. Brooke Lopez, you're going to be on my fantasy team. Oh wow, I fell. Cannot believe that. But Brooke Lopez is on my fantasy team. Please, Brooke Lopez, don't be taken. I will pay you $100. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so, George Hook and White, we're gonna get him. We're gonna be extremely solid. 20 points, I mean, he's in the 114th pick. I mean, that should be around 50. I mean, don't you guys agree with me? Brooke Lopez, he's injured. Oh, I remember he's injured. I'm gonna really quickly read up on that. If this actually loads. Brooke Lopez injured. Stupid internet. Is this playing? Alright. Could miss 10 weeks. Oh. Now I understand. Could miss 10 weeks. 10 weeks, is that worth it? No, it's not. I understand now. Oh, no. Alright. Let's take Tony Allen. Yeah, he's got a good... Oh, I thought I just hit like a jackpot there. I forgot about his injury. Up on that. Could miss 10 weeks. Okay, once my pick, it'll do that beeping sound, so I'll just read. Alright, so this is just, I'll stop the recording and then I'll tell you guys what, pause the recording, I'll tell you guys what I find out. Alright, so I'm back, and, this guy actually picked up Brooke Lopez, so I'm like, Brooke Lopez is injured. He's like, no, and yeah, all those characters are just swearing, which ESPN censors it with, and I say, just rub it in, kinda. So, I'm looking at the roto points, he's that high up because of Brooke Lopez, and I'm pretty low down because I haven't picked, so, obviously, I'm gonna go power forward. I'm gonna try to get Amir Johnson. Oh wait, how many points is that now? I need some help with my blocks. Need some help. Oh, where's mine? Some help with my blocks, and I'm not even gonna try for 3-pointers because I just won't. And I'm thinking Tyrus Thomas does that for me very well. Rebounds. He'll get me to first and pretty much all of those once I draft him. Mo Williams, that doesn't make sense because he's gonna be yeah. So people are starting to lead the draft. Don't lead the draft until everybody's done drafting. Just shows kind of some respect for the other people. And obviously last. Not last. I'm 5th right now. But I'll be first once I draft Tyrus Thomas. Turkoglu, he's got some decent threes. But I already have 3 small forwards, so I don't see much of a point in drafting him. And yeah, one thing that I'd really recommend is for your flex is to be more athletic players like shooting guards or small forwards instead of because they score you more points, and that I just recommend you guys to have more small forwards and shooting guards on the bench and on your utos. I recommend you guys getting point guards first or Dwight Howard, because point guards are the thinnest position, and how do I say this? Centers, there's more good centers than any other position. Small forwards are also pretty deep. Shooting guards are about 3rd. Point guards are first because they are very thin, and power forwards. No, power forwards are probably. So what am I saying? Shooting guards are probably 2nd. Thinnest. Small forwards. I'm getting kind of confused. Point guard, small forwards. Alright. Did he get drafted? No, he did not. Alright. I spelled 4 wrong, but. Okay, Jared Dudley. I wonder how long this video is because I just think it'll be pretty long. Sorry about that annoying clicking. Lou Williams. Tires time. 2 blocks, 7 rebounds, 12 points. That's most you could ask for. 129th pick. Let's see. Standings first. Tied. This will decide everything.